Alright, here we are, round one of the pre-release on Moto. The expensive, ginormous, sealed event. I think I'm going to keep this. I've got a 2-drop into a 3-drop into some fatties. So no mulligan here. Alright, he doesn't have a turn 1 play. That's good for me. Land, pass back. So we'll start with this guy probably. He's tough. So we're gonna lead off with into a, doesn't matter. Let's go here. We'll surprise him with the Soul Bond Pilgrim on this guy. Life Lincoln. We won't block whatever he drops there. Alright, so he didn't make a play at all. Alright, let's just do this. So we drop him, he becomes a double striker. Yeah, even better. Yep, so that's a tough pill to swallow. Unless you can kill one of them. Alright, so he can Borderland Ranger up for a land here. Soul Bond his guy. So he's got a white mana coming down next turn, but we've got 2 double strikers, so no, I don't even, yeah, I guess not. Alright, so we can amass some components here after we crush in for potentially a ton. So how do we want to do this? We want to first strike you down. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. So I first strike him, kill him, then we trade. And that's completely okay. So he's going to take 4, go down to 12. Alright, and then we can drop Pilgrim here. And we'll bond them 2 together. I think that, unless he's holding some removal here, I think that's pretty much going to be it. We just traded up to a 2-for-1 here. I mean, this guy's kind of sick, so unless you can mid-combat kind of blow him out. Which makes you wonder, why didn't he just block these 2 on him last time instead of him? Because he could have done the same effect, right? Yep, that's bad. I guess it was a bad attack on my part, but either way. Alright, we have another land. Alright, so there's no good blocks for him here. We're just gonna send the cavalry. So he can take 8. Alright, he takes 4. So we're up to 26. Let's amass components here. I don't think there is any sweepers in this format, so Maybe it's just a Herald of War here. Yeah, I think so. Put some more pressure on him. I mean, his board's empty. He's at 8. Yep. Okay. He just scooped. So what did we see? We saw the Peddler and the Ranger. Yeah, the right block for him was to just kill this guy. Double block there. That was a bad attack on my part. Should have thought through that, but anyway. All right. He could have some trouble with flyers, so maybe this is a consideration. He did have some humans. Could make a case for black, maybe. But I don't think that's worth screwing up your mana base for. Anyway. Yep, alright, so we'll pause. Alright, we are back for game 2. Not quite a crushing hand as we had last time, so let's see here. We got a 2-drop into a land, 3-drop. Got a draw spell. I'm going to keep this. So he makes his first land drop after a mull to 6. Alright, we hit a land, that's perfect. So next turn we'll drop him. Then into the probably the Fettergeist. You never know. Okay, so 2-drop. Only options him. This guy. So then he eats up one of your lands every turn. Okay, there's his combo guy. Okay. So if I play this turn, next turn I would have 3 more mana, which looks okay. Let's see if he wants to trade. Alright, he's got no blocks. So I think we are going to throw down the Fettergeist here. Well, I mean, alright, so what's your best line? You can play Fettergeist, you can kind of block and eat this guy, or you can play your Captain of the Mist. This guy's pretty sick, but he ties up your mana, so I guess these two don't really play well together. You could make the case to develop the board a little bit before you throw him down, so that means I'll be taking 2 next turn. But the earlier he's down, the better he is. And then you just kind of chump up with that mess. Yeah, I think I'm going to play this guy. I think he kind of stifles the board. Let's just do this. Sorry, he doesn't. I mean, he slows me down, right? He makes me pay mana. And then late in the game, you don't really care. You can just play him and pay all your mana. Who cares? Alright, let's see if he's going to get in. Alright, he's attacking. Alright, let's see. Is there any flash-in spells? I don't really know. Yeah, but at this point, I don't think I really care. Alright, so he just takes it all. So now we're looking at 4 mana. Oop, probably need to play the Drake here. And pass the turn. So look, he's okay. I think he missed a land drop, so now I can do the block and prevent if he wants to. But yeah, all right. So he's gonna soul bond. That's gonna help him out here. The death touch. So I can tap a permanent. I can tap his flyer and get in for 2. Actually, if favorable wins, tap his guy, get in for 3. That's probably the play. Just let him sit back. No need to play him. Don't really need cards right now. So. Alright, I'm gonna pause. Alright, so he just changed the game on us. He made this guy fly now, so I don't have a good, shutdown ability. But, what does this do? So we could amass components to try to hit land drops and then look to take a little bit of a beating. And I actually like that play. So this boosted his toughness, so... The alternative is I could tap this guy down, swing in with both. He trades for the flyer probably. Get 2, put him to 12. Yeah, that doesn't seem like that good of a play. This could be a good finisher, but I think let's amass some components here. And then we're probably going to pass the turn. Try to get a land drop. I could take 4 on the swing, the backswing. Or I could just trade. So this is not an aggressive play, so I got to think about the best. He's just down to 3 cards. I can drop this, do pro green, swing. Maybe it's right just to tap. Maybe it's right just to do favorable winds, pass, tap. But I'd like to find an answer to the soul bond. I have the one spell to bounce them, but yeah, let's move on here. Let's make a play. You know, I think it's right just to try to hit the land drops. So let's do this. So I put 2 for my hand on the bottom of my library. All right. He looks like the weak link to me. I mean, is it just these 2 guys? Next turn I go this and this. Alright, so I think it's going to be... Ooh, no. Get rid of that. And let's just pass. Alright, so this will help me. I should have even considered playing that. Help me distract down the pump. So if he wants to attack here, I'm going to take 4 down to 14. Probably another soul bond guy. Whenever, however, just going to do a player, but some counter on it. Never the creature. Just put some counter on it. Go vampire. Okay. You can do that. So you can swing in. And you choose not to. Okay. Alright, so we're going to lay land here. We're going to play the chaplain. So I think, okay, yes I do. So my guy has double strike now. He doesn't have to attack. I can attack into him, and he can block with this guy, and then we trade, but I'm going to pass. I don't actually like that play. Because this next time I want to tap 2 humans, destroy his enchantment. Draw fights another creature. Okay. So I can throw a wing. We can do this. Alright, so that puffs him. So then I can attack in. He can pay 4 and prevent, dealt 2 and buy. But then I can Wingcraft. Can't hit him, so it's got to be Mr. Vigilance. Yep, I like that play. Okay. Alright, so now we can do some attacks here. So he's flying. Yeah, let's just get these guys over there. See what happens. So if he takes it, he goes to 8. Still got to tap up for whoever. I'll give him a chance to block here. I'm not really putting... I mean, this guy's good and all, and this guy's whatever, but I'm not too concerned about him. My Soulbond guys are the ones that I want to try to protect, so he can first strike into 3. I mean, the best thing for him to do is to block here. Yeah, right. Block, play, and probably take 3. I don't think he really wants to trade here. Or the fact that I could be concerned, I could even use that, so. Yep. Alright, so he's going to pay. So I could throw down the Fettergeist and pay 1, 2, 3, 6 next turn. But let's just wait. Yeah, it's pretty late. I spent forever selling crappy cards to get to 30 tickets to buy into this piece of shit $5 ticket thing. So, anyway, what's he got here? So I'm going to be looking to Div Chaplain, away his, okay. Which one do you pick? Maybe you're a vampire? I don't know. So you're trying to figure out Soulbond. Yeah, I'm going to look to smoke his enchantment here. Who do you pick? How do you pick a flyer? Given my team, I think I would. Oh, but he can't pick these guys, so he's got the vampire. Which is probably what we'll tap down here. Yes, we're going to try to tap down his vampire. Yes, I do. Okay. So then he can fight. He can pay 2 and fight, huh? Okay. So if I tap this guy, he puts him in a fight. He deals death touch damage to something. He can do it to whatever he wants to anyway. So I think I'm going to do it anyway. So the right thing we're going to do is to fight, put him fighting with somebody. Probably this guy. He unhooks him. Nope, he just lets it happen. Okay. Alright, so here I think I'm gonna tap this guy down. Get in with the flyers.